What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you 5 tips to help you make $10,000 publishing low content books. So, welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips to help you make $10,000 publishing low content books. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. Let's go over to my Get Book Report and we're going to start from here. Now, a quick side note, we can see that I've almost broke $100,000 publishing low and no content books, which is absolutely crazy. And if we look down here, it's taken me just over 3 years to accomplish this. I started in November 2018 and we're now in December 2021. It's crazy how quick time flies. Anyway, when I say $10,000, I don't mean a month, I just mean in general. Now, if you stick with these 5 tips which I'm about to share with you, then you have a good chance of creating an income for yourself. So, what are these tips? Well, tip number 1, create books around what people are searching for. Let me say that again. Tip number 1, create books around what people are actually searching for. I see time and time again people just coming up with ideas, not really checking to see if there's demand for those ideas, creating books and then wondering why they're not making sales. Well, you haven't created books around what people are searching for. Now, to find out what people are searching for, it's really simple. We can use the search bar and then take a look at all the auto suggestions that Amazon is giving us. Now, they're auto suggestions because that's what people are searching for. Amazon will show you what people are actually searching for. So let me show you an example of this. Let's type in a type of book. So let's go with a colouring book. Who's it's going to be for? Let's say it's for kids. Now, if we look here, just at these auto suggestions by Amazon, we haven't even got an expander turned on. We might do that in a second, but just looking at these auto suggestions, we can see what people are searching for. People are looking for colouring books for kids, then kids ages 8 to 12, 4 to 8, 2 to 4, again 8 to 12, 4 to 8 boys, 4 to 8 girls. Right here are different types of books that you can create for different types of demographics. Now, just a colouring book would be a little bit too broad, so you'd want to narrow that down. So let's just think of a niche. Let's do animals. In fact, let's just write animal. So an animal colouring book, let's take away the 4 kids. So right here, in fact, let's go ahead and turn this auto suggestion on. This is by SPT, Self-Publishing Titans. If you want to go and check out their Chrome extensions, you can get there by going to selfpublishingtitans.com. And if you want to know how to use these free Chrome extensions, then I did do a video, I think it was last week, on how I personally use the SPT, Self-Publishing Titans Chrome extensions, and what I'll do is link it right there in the right hand corner so you can go through and watch. Now, I want to turn this on because this is going to give me more auto suggestions. If we look at the title, it's called Amazon Search Suggestion Expander because it does just that. It's going to expand all the keywords, all the auto suggestions that Amazon gives us. So now let's change this back to all departments. Let's go with that animal again, colouring book. And now with animal colouring book, we can see what people are searching for. This is the Chrome extension, and again, you can see all of these different keywords. Again, we have animal colouring book, then it's for adults, for teens, for toddlers. So an animal colouring book for toddlers. This is what people are searching for. So this is what I mean when I say create books around what people are searching for. That way, if you do that and create a good quality book, people are naturally going to buy because they're going to type in animal colouring book, maybe for toddlers. Then if you have a good book, that's going to show up on the first page, and then people are going to buy that. So again, it is very, very important, and this is why it's tip number 1, to create books around what people are searching for. Now, tip number 2. Create good quality books. Now, quality is subjective. What I think is quality, someone else is not going to think is quality. So it all comes down to you and your preferences, I would say. But to get good at creating books literally takes practice over and over again. Practice, practice, practice. Create lots of books. Now, you don't have to go ahead and publish all of these books. Just use them as practice to get better at your designs, because to get better at designing you need to do repetition over and over again. Practice, practice, practice. If you haven't got the skills to create a good quality book, then try and not publish that book. Just get better at designing. Now, what I've gone ahead and done is pulled up a poor quality book, as we can see just here. I really don't think this is that good at all. And then I have a good quality book so we can see the difference. So let's click on this so we can actually pull up the cover so we can see it more clearly. In fact, we can't. I don't think it's actually been published that long. 26th of November. So no, it hasn't. So it hasn't got the look inside feature. But we can see it really doesn't look that great. The fonts don't look good together. It looks like the graphics have just been plopped onto the front cover, and there's not really much designing that has gone into this. This Xmas colouring book for kids, this writing isn't even centered on the front cover. So again, it just doesn't really look very professional. This is not a good quality colouring book. Whereas, let me pull up this one. We can look on this because this has been published a little bit longer. We can see this looks better. This looks professionally designed. This catches my eye. If I were on Amazon looking to buy a colouring book, maybe for a kid or a toddler, and I come across this, there's no way that I would buy this. It just does not look very professional. Whereas if we look at this, this looks like a colouring book. And again, this looks very, very professional. Quality versus crap. Which one would you rather buy? Would you buy this one? Or would you buy this one? I think you know the answer. Now, another good thing to always remember is once you've created a book and you're taking a look at your book, if you would not purchase your book by yourself, then please do not publish that book. Too many crap books are being published on Amazon and they're just really not good quality. And remember, to get better at quality books comes down to practice your design skills. So that was the second, creating better quality books. The third tip is treat your business like a business and not a hobby. That's another thing that I'm seeing an awful lot of. Now, if we go back here to my Get Book Report, I started here in November 2018 and all the way through to probably the beginning of this year, November, December, January. So from here, November 2018 to January 2021, I was very, very consistent at treating my business like a business. I showed up every single day and I worked on some area of my business each and every day. Now, let me put it like this. If you have a job, a 9 to 5, you wouldn't show up to your 9 to 5 job whenever you feel like it, would you? You wouldn't show up on a Wednesday, do an hour's work, leave and then come back Friday, would you? Your business shouldn't be any different. Just because it's your business does not mean that you should not treat it like a job. If you treat your business like a job and show up every single day and work on some area of your business, you are going to get results. You can get results a lot quicker because you can figure out what's working, what's not working, and do more of what's working. So that's the third tip that I want to give you, and that's treat your business like a business. Which brings me on to my fourth tip, which is, well, tip number 4, stay consistent. You need to stay consistent at working on some area of your business every day and for long periods of time. So again, with my income just here, I do have 4,000 books because I treated my business like a business and I was producing books quite a lot. I've stepped back a lot this year and I haven't produced as many because I have 4,000 and they produce a nice little income for me. But I've stayed consistent at publishing books and I've stayed consistent at running my publishing business for 3 years now. So consistency. Good things happen when you stay consistent and for long periods of time. Now that brings me on to my 5th and final tip, which is just be patient. Now with me, KDP happened pretty fast. Again, we can see I started in November, just here, November 2018, and I made $2.46. Within 3 months, we can see I broke past $1,000. And then since then, every month that I've had since then have been over $1,000. We can see January or February, my $2,800, and then I did $1,500. But every month above that, or every month since then, has been above $1,000. Now, 3 months, not really that long, but it happened fairly quick. It happened fairly quick because I already had previous experience with POD, print on demand. I already understood niches. I understood a little bit about design, not much. I've learned a lot more since then. But I already had a few skills to help me publishing low and no content books. And those skills helped me produce $1,000 plus income within 3 months. Now, is everyone else going to do that? Probably not. Everyone's going to be different. Everyone has a different set of skills. Everyone works differently, thinks differently, which means that your business is going to be different to everyone else's. If you start creating low content books and you're not getting the results that you want, but you're finding good niches, creating good quality books, just be patient. Too many people think that KDP is a get-rich-quick scheme. Yes, you can make a lot of money with KDP, relatively fast as well, but not really that fast, because right here, what I make here in December, or in fact, let's go back a couple of months, so let's go to this one just here. What I made here in October, this $4,100, I'm not going to see until the end of December because there's a 2-month delay on your royalties. So you have to be patient anyway. But most people aren't very patient and they want instant gratification. Now, running your own business takes time, and it all comes down to being consistent over long periods of time by running some area of your business each and every day. So they're the 5 tips that I wanted to share with you. These 5 tips alone has almost made me $100,000. So I'm really pumped about that. We should break this probably within the next few days. I think we're on December the 3rd and I've already done 500 for the month of December. So we should really break this within the next couple of days. And if you stick to the tips that I shared within this video, it's going to help you create an income for yourself and potentially make that $10,000 from publishing. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.